set that open space right there if you want to. Right there, behind the gentleman in the purple right there.
Okay.
You have white tickets or burgundy tickets? Burgundy, that whole spot right there is burgundy tickets. This side's reserved for staff. You can sit anywhere over there.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
Just hang a left right out through there.
And you know what? If she didn't want to do that, she shouldn't have signed up.
MedCenter Health Glasgow is now open. Our experienced team is now providing primary care and specialty services to Glasgow, Barren County, and the surrounding areas, providing the convenience of on-site diagnostic imaging and lab, cardiology, gastroenterology, women's health, orthopedics and sports medicine, pulmonology, urology, vascular care, neurosurgery, and general surgery. Visit medcenterhealth.org/Glasgow to schedule your appointment.
Good afternoon. My name is Letitia Hughes, BCHS Principal. At this time, BCHS senior choir members and senior class officers leading the pledge, please come forward. I would like to ask everyone to please stand and remove your hats as the BCHS JROTC Honor Guard presents the colors. Remain standing as our national anthem is sung by BCHS choir members and the pledge is presented by senior class officers.
So proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
The pledge will be led by Abby Grace Carter, Abigail Leah Kate Coleman, and Grant Preston Harper, Senior Class Secretary, Reporter, and Treasurer.
Attention, salute, pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
You may be seated. At this time, I would like to take the opportunity to welcome everyone to Barren County High School on this wonderful occasion. It is with great pleasure that we celebrate this commencement for the class of 2025. It is my pleasure to introduce to you the ladies and gentlemen sitting on the stage and beside the stage this afternoon. Miss Amy Irwin, Superintendent of Barren County Schools. Miss Shelley Gross, Chairperson of the Board of Education. Mr. Mike Miller, Vice Chairperson of the Board of Education. Mr. Brad High, board member. Dr. Joey Newberry, board member. Mr. Danny Spears, board member. Barren County High School administrative staff, Robert Bauer, Justin Browning, Jessica Dyer, Alicia Haley, Daryl Murphy, and Carl Owens. Barren County ATC principal, John Myatt. Barren County High School guidance counseling staff, Carrie Bunch, April Harper, Nicole Jones, and Angie White. And last but certainly not least, I would like to recognize another very special group in our audience today. Would the faculty and staff of Barren County High School please stand? Thank you all. On behalf of the faculty and staff of Barren County High School, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to each member of the class of 2025. Seniors, you've certainly left your mark on BCHS, in the classrooms, on the fields and the courts, on stage, and in the hearts of this very community. You have exhibited leadership, resilience, and the Trojan commitment to excellence. Your contributions have enriched our school and left a lasting legacy for those who will follow in your footsteps. BCHS has been your foundation. Now you get to build something greater. As you stand in this threshold between your past and your future, I encourage you to carry forward not only the knowledge that you've gained here, but also the values that you've embodied here. You are stepping into a world full of opportunities and challenges. Face them with confidence, lead with integrity, and wherever life takes you, let your experiences here at BCHS guide you towards something greater than yourself. Thank you for the honor of being part of your story this year. You will always be a part of ours. Congratulations, class of 2025. The class address will now be given by Madeline K. Pritchard.
Barren County High School, class of 2025. We did it. Hallelujah. Never again will we enter these doors as students. We have eaten our last school lunch, signed our last yearbook, touched our last concerningly wet hall pass. This is the last time that we will all be in the same room together. As we conclude this season of last, let's take a moment and go back to remember some of our first, the shared experiences throughout our educational careers that unite us, now to forever, as Trojans. 13 years ago, we entered our elementary schools as bright-eyed kindergartners for the first time, starting the days of our first slime videos and fidget spinners, our first times clipping down, as we watched Brain Pop Jr., played cool math games, and killed it in Just Dance. We made our first best friends and memories as tiny Trojans. And then came the first day of the real world, middle school. In our first days on Trojan Trail, we valiantly fought our battles with the combination locks on our lockers and the pimples on our faces. Some of us faced our first bullies, felt our first pang of heartache. As we experienced our first taste of freedom, like being able to use the bathroom between classes, write with mechanical pencils, and chew gum, we heard the word COVID for the first time. And just like that, we became experts in 6 feet, Google Meets, and how not to sneeze into a mask. Before we knew it, our first day of high school arrived, bringing with it our first time sitting in the student section, painting up before football games, our first driving lessons, our first time experiencing the astounding capabilities of ChatGPT. Not that we've ever used it for any assignments. But alongside our own personal firsts and successes, we've accomplished great things for our class, school, and community as a whole. We have excelled in cheer and dance, beta, FFA, baseball, track, archery, choir, academics, and so much more. I mean, just this year, our football team made school history by making it to the third round of the state playoffs. We have proven to the world and to ourselves that we are Trojans, and that is something to be proud of. 4 years have passed like a flash, bringing us back to this day, the last of the last. Now is our time to celebrate the great accomplishment of graduating high school and all of the smaller victories that compose it. But as we do so, we would be remiss if we failed to acknowledge the administrators, teachers, parents, guardians, friends, family, and most importantly, our God, who has made it possible, loving and supporting us every step of the way. There simply aren't enough words and time in this world for us to adequately express our gratitude and our appreciation for you. So we will humbly just say, thank you. To the class of 2025, this is our last day as students of Barren County High School, but this is also our first day. I know it's cliche, but it's true. Today is the first day of the rest of our lives. At the conclusion of this ceremony, when we exit these doors, we enter the world as graduates, as Barren County High School alumni, an irrevocable title that will unite us no matter where we go, from our first big moves and real jobs to the joy of starting our own families. Because from beginning to end, first to last, we are Trojans. Our years of formative education, the laughs, struggles, memories they hold, they're in the past. It's our job now to take the growth that we've experienced and use it to better our futures and better the lives of others around us. As our paths part and we go our separate ways, I know that we will do just that, using our creativity, ingenuity, teamwork, and positive attitudes to make a difference. And we can, because we are BC. Thank you.
At this time, I would like to take the opportunity to recognize several special groups from the graduating class. I would like to ask all students that are college and/or career ready to please stand. These students have met state standards for college and/or career readiness. Students are wearing burgundy and gold cords signifying this great achievement. These students are noted in your program. You may be seated. I would like to ask all students that have enlisted in any branch of the United States Armed Forces to please stand. These students have made a commitment. These students have made a commitment to selflessly serve and defend their country. As a school community, we want to express our sincere gratitude to each of you. The students have been presented with a commemorative coin bearing the school symbol to serve as a reminder of home as they serve our country. You may be seated. I would like to ask all WKU Early College students to please stand. The Early College at WKU in Glasgow program offers qualified high school juniors and seniors the opportunity to complete their first year of college while still in high school. Students take dual credit courses in the mornings on the WKU Glasgow campus and return to BCHS in the afternoons. They follow a professional career track, completing both general ed and major specific courses. Upon completion, students graduate high school with 30 college credit hours in the areas of agriculture, business management, crime and legal studies, education, or nursing. Congratulations to these scholars. For this graduating class, all Barren County High School clubs and organizations were given the opportunity to recognize their members. All members with at least a 3.5 GPA and a good standing within the club or organization have been awarded pins that they proudly wear on their stoles. All students wearing an honor pin, would you please stand at this time to be recognized? At this time, I would like all Barren County High School Early College Magnet students to stand. These students have successfully completed a minimum of 4 AP classes in addition to all honors classes, and they have maintained a cumulative GPA of 3.25 or higher. At this time, I would like all students receiving the Principal's Award to stand. These students have maintained at least a 3.5 GPA for their entire high school experience. Next, will the students wearing the white honor sashes please stand? These students are graduating with distinction. They have maintained at least a 3.5 GPA and have completed all honors classes beginning their sophomore year and have completed at least 2 classes of the same foreign language. Will the seniors wearing the gold honor sashes please stand? These seniors are graduating with high distinction. They have maintained at least a 3.7 GPA and have completed all honors classes beginning their sophomore year and have completed at least 2 classes of the same foreign language. Lastly, will the students wearing the black honor sashes please stand? These students are graduating with the highest distinction. They have maintained at least a 3.9 GPA, completed all honors classes beginning with the sophomore year, completed at least 2 years of the same foreign language, and successfully completed at least 2 advanced placement courses. Citizenship Award winners, please stand. These students have met the criteria for the Citizenship Award. They have all exhibited the following qualities: dependability, truthfulness, loyalty, punctuality, cooperation, courtesy, consideration of others, and responsibility. These students are noted in the program.
We have 21 students who have maintained a 4.0 GPA for their 4 years of high school. We would like to recognize each of these seniors. All students with a 4.0 GPA, please come forward and line up at the side of the stage. We ask that the audience please hold your applause until all students' names have been called and recognized. Emily Grace Adams. Anna Kate Alexander. Kaylin Andrew Burks. Abigail Leah Kate Coleman. Katie Beth Geralds. Brooke Taylor Gibson. Camden Macy Grubbs. Madeline Faith Harbison. Grant Preston Harper. Madison Leanne Harper. Isaac James Jr. Hutchison. Samantha Carol Mayorga. Caden Jace Miller. Skylar Thomas Milstead. Tinsley Renee Nagel. Emmeline Lynn Phelps. Madeline K. Pritchard. Isabella Mariah Simpson, or Smith, excuse me. Jackson Lee Smith. Levi Tate Spillman. Emily Adams and Grant Harper, please come forward. This year, we have two seniors who have been recognized as a recipient of the AP Capstone Diploma. This prestigious honor is awarded by the College Board and is bestowed upon students who have earned college credit in both AP Seminar and AP Research, as well as having earned college credit in a minimum of 4 other classes. This year's recipients are Emily Adams and Grant Harper. Congratulations on receiving this honor. We would also like to take a moment to recognize another group of seniors who are also eligible to receive the AP Capstone Diploma when AP scores are released this summer. Please stand when your name is called. Sophia Evans, Katie Geralds, Emma Smith, Jackson Smith, and Taylor Strange have each completed the AP Capstone program and are eligible to receive the Capstone Diploma when scores are released in July. Congratulations.
Students are not aware of this award at this time, so this will be a surprise today. The salutatorian of the 2025 graduating class is Madeline K. Pritchard. The valedictorian of the 2025 graduating class is Erin Elizabeth Simpson. She is unable to attend today due to illness. Would the graduating class of 2025 please stand? Ms. Irwin, these students have fulfilled the requirements of the Barren County High School, Barren County Board of Education, and the State Department of Education. I recommend the conferring of their diplomas.
It is my honor, on behalf of the Barren County Board of Education, and with the authority granted to me by the Kentucky Department of Education and the Commonwealth of Kentucky, to officially confer upon each of you the title of graduate upon receipt of your diploma. Congratulations on this significant achievement, and may God bless each member of the Barren County High School class of 2025.
Thank you, Ms. Irwin. You may be seated. Out of respect for each graduate, we kindly ask that you hold all applause and cheers until the final graduate has been recognized. This allows every name to be clearly heard by family and friends, ensuring that each student receives the recognition that they deserve. The presentation of diplomas is a meaningful moment, a time to honor the dedication, the perseverance, and the achievements of each graduate. By maintaining a quiet and respectful atmosphere, we ensure that every student has their moment in the spotlight. We certainly thank you for refraining from applause until the last graduate has received their diploma. At that time, we invite you to join us in a collective celebration of all our seniors and their accomplishments. We are proud of the tradition of respect demonstrated by our BC families during graduation. Your cooperation helps keep the focus where it belongs, on our graduates. Please note that the ceremony will be paused if necessary to maintain a respectful environment for all. Thank you again for helping us honor every graduate equally on this important day.
Emily Grace Adams. Briley Ann Adala. Anna Kate Alexander. Emerson Brooke Alexander. Ella Faith Bartley. Jakari Michaela Blackman. Kalen Andrew Burks. Abby Grace Carter. Adam Morris Carver. Jonathan Russell Clark. Abigail Leah Kate Coleman. Carson Allen Collins. Bryce Jeffrey Coomer. Madison Riley Coots. Madison Lee Cox. Clara Grace DeVore. Caitlin Elizabeth Elmore. Sarah Joyce Endicott. Matthew Stephen Estes. Sophia Brooke Evans. Katie Beth Geralds. Brooke Taylor Gibson. Camden Macy Grubbs. Elizabeth Page Hale. Madeline Faith Harbison. Grant Preston Harper. Isaac James Jr. Hutchinson. John Parker Hyde. Sutton Charles Hyde. Kelsey Nicole Jolly. Trinity Page Kilgore. Mia Grace London. Ian Cahill Mannion. Samantha Carol Mayorga. Caden Jace Miller. Chance William Miller. Parker Edwin Thomas Moran. Tinsley Renee Nagel. Emmeline Lynn Phelps. Chloe Kate Panuski. Madeline K. Pritchard. Addison Taylor Runyon. Aubrey Lane Smith. Braxton Eli Smith. Emma Kate Smith. Jackson Lee Smith. Levi Tate Spillman. Taylor Ann Strange. Madison Ashley Turner. Rebecca Abigail Turner. Emma Ray Warren. Lainey Claire Wheeler. Cole Hudson Young. Grayson James Abney. Leah Kate Adwell. Leonino Jose Aguilar Ventura. Evan Alexander Alvey. Mallory Jade Bailey. Briley Ann Barrett. J.C. Kalen Bennett. Max Alexander Bennett. Noah Colin Bennett. Bray Sanders Bewley. Jack Dalton Burge. Kevin Tyler Bishop. William Connor Marshall Bishop. Madeline Claire Biven. Dylan Andrew Black. Clayton Thomas Bowman. Kaylin Rayanne Bray. Kaylee Madison Brooks. Brayley Madison Brown. Hannah Elizabeth Grace Brown. Bailey Marie Bryant. Seth Isaac Bryant. Dalton Jennings Bunch. Jonathan Christopher Birch. Alexia Cheyenne Bush. Mason Connor Bush. Canyon Wayne Calhoun. Lorenzo Lucas Quintero. Sarah Elizabeth Carroll. J.C. Helene Childress. Cohen Daniel Chisholm. Tristan Michael Cianci. Brooklyn Nicole Clark. Devlin Trent Clark. Elijah Chamberlain Clark. Mary Elizabeth Clark. Jada Lynn Cleary. Berkeley Addison Clemens. Matthew Waylon Clemens. McKenna Dawn Clifford. Jenna Lynn Klein. Annie Sue Coffey. Lainey Brooke Collier. Noah Adam Covey. Faith Newell Cummings. Mackenzie Ray Cummings. Callie Capri Curd. Mackenzie Peyton Curry. Lane Gabriel Davidson. Joshua Nathaniel Leon Decker. Kanan Wayne Denham. Isaiah Cecil Dixon. Axel Brendan Dysholm. Daniel Allen Eads. Paul Stephen Edberg. Kinsey Bryn Edwards. Abigail Marie Elmore. Daniel Trayton Elsner. Brooklyn Leanne Emberton. Aiden Lewis Finn. Ava Reese Fisher. Zachary David Flowers. Noah Ray Flynn. Braden Edward Furlong. Connor Alexander Gant. Danielle Jessie Renee Garman. Addison Suzanne Garrett. Presley Jewel Gentry. Kennedy Isabella Gill. Natalie Page Glass. Gentry Elizabeth Gray. Emma Catherine Gross. Haley Leanne Gully. Evan Gutierrez. Timothy Austin Hagan. Jake Martin Harlow. Nolan Justice Harlow. Adriana Marie Harper. Madison Leanne Harper. Hadley Elizabeth Harris. Chloe Paige Harrison. Ryan Clay Harrison. Mason Wesley Hendricks. Vincent David Hernandez. Eliza Marion Harrington. Addison Ray Higdon. Austin Lane Hill. Caden William James Hill. Abigail Leanne Heiser. Lucas Isaiah Holly. Alana Michelle Hood. Braden Jewel Houchins. Cassidy Payton Houchins. Carson Lee Jennings. Noah Isaac Jewell. Caden Ray Johnson. Tyler Dwayne Johnson. Ashley Nicole Jones. Lucas Bryant Jones. Aiden Parker Keeney. Shaylin Andrea Marie Kelly. Cody Ray Allen Kearney. Kellen Brooks Kidd. Lorna Rain Conkle. Evan Anthony Kunke. Chloe Grace Luchek. Olivia Ray Lewis. Evan Lee Likens. Caleb Davin Longo. Jonathan Manuel Lopez. Paul Anthony Marez. Landon Dale Martin. Hunter Colin Matthews. Preston Carter Matthews. John David McCandless. Macy Renee McDaniel. Corbin Lane McGuire. Landon Derek Medley. Joseph Lucas Myers. Kennedy Gabrielle Middleton. Brody Stone Miller. Caden Charles Miller. Skylar Thomas Milstead. Gabrielle Rochelle Milton. Kyle Thomas Moff. Beatrice Monteleone. Blaine McKinley Mooneyhan. Evan Keith Moore. Luther Lane Moore. Cheyenne Rochelle Moreno Loya. Mason Wade Morgan. Tori Cheyenne Morgan. Addison Page Mullins. Stephen Shane Alexander Ney. Bravery Jade Neal. David Allen Neal. Mercedes Lee Lane Norod. Naomi Giselle Ortiz Sanchez. Preston Jackson Pace. Ella Faye Painter. Cade Thomas Payne. Luke Hudson Phillips. Taylor Joanne Pipgrass. Brett Jerome Pojar. Charlie Ray Poland. Alexander Ty Petit. Alex Cole Pointer. Aiden Lloyd Pointer. Jonathan Ramirez. Jackson Ray Reese. Shelby Lynn Reed. Alan Joseph Grant Reed. Alexis Marie Roten. Madison Katie Ritchie. David Lee Thomas Riney. Adriana Lee Roach. Addison Eileen Raymer. Juniper Sophia Lynn Royce. William Anthony Runyon. Kennedy Keegan Rush. Sean Patrick Russell. Caden Allen Ryan. Amber Nicole Sadler. Alexander Tate Sawyer. Caden Reese Schmidt. Lillian K. Seiler. Caleb Blake Self. Kanan Nathaniel Shaw. Jake Ryan William Shaw. Evan Harrison Sherfy. Jaylee Scout Ship. Mason Lane Short. Allie Kate Slinker. Katie Marie Slyfield. Connor Allen Smith. Elizabeth Ann Smith. Isabella Mariah Smith. Junius Donald Smith. Corey Dean Smith. Megan Virginia Spears. Jacob Eli Spence. Will Brody Spillman. Connor James Stewart. Dalen Michael Miller Stinson. Austin Lee Sturgeon. Kalia Ann Danier Sublet. Alexis Marie Jewel Taylor. Colton Vincent Thomas. Jace Allen Thomas. Rebecca Lillian Thurman. Alicia Lavina Torres. Jacob Taylor Troyer. Aaliyah Grace True. Peyton Elizabeth Turner. Emma Jo Rose Tyler. Dakota Lane Wade. Dawson Johnny Walker. Hope Marie Wallace. Lauren Abigail Walters. Elena Trinity Watson. Bryn Livia Watson. Brennan Jagger White. Levi Joseph Williams. Sailor Ramsey Williams. Bryson Thomas Wilson. Kylie Austin Lynn Wilson. Shaylin Nicole Wilson. Micah Page Wicks. Lucas Avery Vortman. Ulrich DeRay Wren. Jeremy Russell Wyatt.
At this time, we need to make a correction to the previous announcement. The salutatorian of the 25 graduating class is Erin Elizabeth Simpson, who was unable to make it today, and the valedictorian is Madeline K. Pritchard. Madeline? At this time, Matthew Stephen Estes, Senior Class President, will come to the stage and give the President's farewell.
It has been my pleasure this year to serve as Senior Class President. We have waited for this moment for so long, from COVID to NTI days to technology in the classroom never seen before. We have accomplished so much here at Barren County High School. And no matter where we go, we will be achieving greatness as Trojans. We will now complete 2 tasks that will take us just a little closer to our goals. First, we have the turning of the class rings. Tradition has us wear our class rings with the school name facing us for the time before we graduate. At this time, if you have a class ring, I ask that you please turn your ring so the school name is now facing outwards. And now for everybody. In addition, we will now move our tassels from the right side to our left side. Thank you once again for giving me the opportunity to serve this senior class.
At this time, Barren County High School alumni, Mr. Scott Chapman, will come to the stage to give the alumni address.
Thank you. Good afternoon, graduates. As a proud member of the Barren County Alumni Association, I want to invite you to join us. You may be leaving Barren County High School, but you'll always be a Trojan. The Alumni Association is here to help you stay connected to each other, to your roots, and to the BC tradition. So, as you step into your future, don't forget where you came from. Join us and help keep the Trojan spirit strong. Seniors, please stand. Grab your towel. The towel has been donated by the Alumni Association, and let's wave it proudly. Congratulations, class of 2025.
At this time, I would like to ask everyone to stand. Taylor Ann Strange, Senior Class Vice President, will come to the stage to deliver the closing remarks. As requested by the graduating class, after the tossing of their caps, there will be a recessional to end the commencement ceremony. Please remain in your seats while the graduates return to their homerooms to receive their official diplomas and have one last chance to say goodbye to BCHS. Upon their return to the gym, friends and family may then celebrate with their graduates. Only the graduates are allowed in the main school building.
It is my pleasure to bring the closing remarks for this graduation ceremony. Before we head out to conquer the world, let's remember where we came from. A place with more cows than stoplights and sweet tea that fixes everything. We carry a southern twang and small town wisdom that's shaped us. Wherever life takes us, let that twang remind us who we are and where we started. We also need to thank our families, teachers, and friends that have helped us get this way. Please remove your tassels and your cap. Are y'all ready? We want to count down? All right, 3, 2, 1.
MedCenter Health Glasgow is now open. Our experienced team is now providing primary care and specialty services to Glasgow, Barren County, and the surrounding areas, providing the convenience of on-site diagnostic imaging and lab, cardiology, gastroenterology, women's health, orthopedics and sports medicine, pulmonology, urology, vascular care, neurosurgery, and general surgery. Visit medcenterhealth.org/Glasgow to schedule your appointment.